What's up, motherfuckers? We are gonna be reviewing Hazbin Hotel Season 2. I have made some bullet points. We're gonna go episode by episode. I'm gonna give my overall full, review for this show. Alright, enjoy the video. How about you hit a like, subscribe, hype the video. YouTube added hype recently. Hype me up, please. Can you please hype your boy up? Please. Alright, some notes I took for episode 1. The first one is the time skip feels a little off to me. I'd like it better if there was a week time skip rather than a month. Everything feels like it should have just been the next week rather than the next month, but hey, you know, what did I know? Charlie being distraught over Penchus isn't bad, but again, it would make more sense if it had only been a week rather than a month. I like the "should I kill my wife" bit. I thought it was funny. I didn't think it was overdone. It happened 4 times, and I usually hate it when jokes happen 4 times, but I actually like that. Baxter's design is amazing. I like how you can tell he's from Vox Tech from like a mile away. I personally do not like Hazbin guarantee, but I do like the V's part of it. Lucifer is still my favorite character of the show. He's pretty awesome in this season so far, and I like him. Once We Get Up There is my favorite song so far. It's just my type of vibe. I love it. Not gonna lie, the V's should have been villains from season 1. However, I love them as villains regardless. And that's my thoughts on episode 1. Let's get into episode. Loot looks very cool. I don't know why I never noticed Adam's halo on her wrist, but it's such a great design. I love Abel's design, and I would love to see Kane one day, since my dog is actually named after Kane. The speaker has an amazing design, and I love her voice and just everything about her. Honestly, she reminds me of Rosalina, and I put in my notes, "Owl Mommy." You know, do with that information what you will. Firstly, I love Sir Penchus' human design, but also Sir Penchus knowing who Jack the Ripper is kind of cool. And it brings up a whole other thing of, do people go to hell because they believe they should? Is it something to do with something like that? I don't know. I love Loot this episode, and I hope she kills Abel. I hope Lilith dies. That's all. I like this song, Like You. I don't know, I find it weirdly creepy with how positive it is for the entire song. Just be like, hey, you're not like anyone, nobody's like you, you're alone, ha. It's weirdly creepy. Sarah's Confession was a beautiful song, and God, I love the speaker. She's so fucking, oh my god. I have a theory on why Loot can see Adam. I believe it's because of his halo. It has something to do with that. But hey, who knows? It's implied that she's only seeing him recently, and it's been about a month, so I'm assuming it has something to do with how she's wearing this halo or whatever. And Gravity is my second favorite song of the season and my favorite song of episode 2. Now let's get on to episode. Not gonna lie, I love how desperate Charlie is in this episode. It is really funny to me, honestly. I know a lot of people are like annoyed with her, but so far in episode 3, I like how desperate she is. I don't like it when a show jokes about the issues people have with it, especially if those issues are kind of right. If you don't know what joke I'm talking about, it's when Velvet goes into the hotel and says, "Oh yeah, shitty lighting, too red, da-da-da-da," and it's like supposed to be a joke, like a little jab at the fandom, but like, yo, they're not wrong, you know. Show's a bit too red for me, man. I love Vox in this episode, and Velvet is a queen. I love her witch design. Oh my god. The fact that Vox is calling out the fact that Charlie doesn't have any proof that Sir Penchus even was redeemed is amazing. At first I thought they weren't just gonna talk about it, but the fact that he's asking the real questions here makes a lot of sense. I think the cherry bomb and Sir Penchus stuff is a bit rushed, I'm not gonna lie. Then again, that's just me, so like I prefer slow burn romance. But like, I don't know, I'm not that invested with that part of the show. I think Charlie being a bad friend / girlfriend can be cool as long as she gets called out for it in a later episode. I really didn't like either songs in this episode, I'm not gonna lie. Angel killing his dad is pretty cool lore, and I hope we get expanded on that in future episodes. Also, Vox, despite being the antagonist, is asking a lot of good questions that I think Charlie should have been asking, especially when Vox walked up there and said, "Do you think I can be redeemed?" Oh my god, loved it. Cherry Bomb staying at the hotel is low-key wholesome, and you know me, I love that wholesome shit. Now on to episode. I love Alistair and Lucifer's banter. Also, I like the running joke that Lucifer keeps forgetting everybody's names. Also, their mugs say duck season and deer season, if I remember correctly. Katie Killjoy is a joy on screen. I love her. I will say I do like her pilot voice, but I love Brandon Rogers as well. So I'm not really like one or the other, honestly. Also, the rage baiting this episode. Mwah, chef's kiss. I love it. I'm starting to think that Rosie isn't a sinner. I think she's lying for whatever reason. Also, Lucifer calls Alistair Bambi, and since we know that he died getting shot because someone thought he was a deer, I think Lucifer might know how people go to hell, or at least why, which makes his hate for sinners make a lot more sense if he sees why they're there in the first place. Don't You Forget is a fun song. I was spoiled on this forever ago when the leaks came out, but so yeah, I knew that Rosie owned Alistair So for about a year now, but it is still a fun song nonetheless. Nifty Song is my favorite song of the entire season so far. Also, I like the fact that everything nice he says about the hotel was in Japanese, so nobody knew what the fuck she was saying. I love Vox's powers. They're so cool to watch, but I like Velvet's the most. Also, Husk using magic tricks to fight. Super cool to see. I love Alistair's expressions this episode. They are just so dramatic, so diva. I fucking love it. Also, I love how Vox's design will change depending on how TVs evolve. So what happens when TVs become holograms one day, if they do? Like, would his head just be a hologram? I think that'd be kind of cool. But you know, I think it's just a nice little detail that his head changes. Also, seeing the Vox and Alistair fallout was pretty cool to see. Overall, the show for me is a 6 out of 10. I am enjoying it so far, and I can't wait for new episodes. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hype, and goodbye. Have a nice day.
Sing it all the day, my best friends are always with me. We sing, we dance, we laugh, we are happy every day. Have fun with us, let's say happy, 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 happy.